Well, good afternoon, everyone. It's great to have you here. Welcome to Peabody City Hall for a continuation of an important tradition that we've been doing now for many, many years. I just wanted to say a few words, and then I'm going to introduce Rabbi Schusterman to say a few words also. But happy Hanukkah to everybody. Very happy to be joined by some elected officials who are here today. Our Ward 6 Councilor Mark O'Neill, our Ward 3 elect Stephanie Peach. We have Jared Hockman from our Peabody School Committee, and a special welcome to Herb Levine, our former superintendent of schools here in the city of Peabody. This is always a very special day for me, and a day I look forward to because it is an extremely important tradition for the city of Peabody. I know there's great historical significance in terms of the recovery of Jerusalem and the rededication of the temple, but to me, I think of Hanukkah as a day of brotherhood, a day of sisterhood, of peace, of being together and celebrating what we're all about. And more so than ever, and I've been saying this a lot this year, more so than ever, we need these moments when we're together and celebrating being one and celebrating happy moments and happy days. And it's great to have all of you here. I know it's a cold day, and it's always been difficult to try to find the right time to light the menorah, but this is an extremely important tradition that I'm very proud to carry on, and certainly as long as I'm mayor, we will always have this moment. So it's great to have Rabbi Schusterman here, and I'm going to turn it over to him, Rabbi.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. And as some of you, at least some of you guys who have been hanging around City Hall for enough years know that I tried to squeeze my way out of this tradition after enough years of sleet and snow and miserable weather. And the mayor told me, he says, Rabbi, absolutely not on my watch. So that was the role reversal. And we're always trying to push menorahs everywhere. And I thought I can get out of it. He said, never, not on my watch. So it continues. In fact, I was telling my wife before, I said, I think this menorah goes back to Region. And maybe it's time to update for a newer and cleaner one that's not completely being held by Scotch tape. In any event, so I want to just I'm going to piggyback off what the mayor just said, and it is a little chilly, though we've had far colder times that we've done this. So I won't give you a 20-minute sermon, but I'll share a quick thought as it relates to the menorah, and more specifically the lights. In the Talmud, which is the seminal work of Jewish law, and from which all the code of Jewish law is derived, there's a debate between two Talmudists, Rav and Shmuel, about the idea, on an electric menorah, it doesn't matter quite that much, but on a physical menorah, when you're lighting the candle, there's actually a debate, can I use the light of one of the existing candles, not the shamash, not the center one, but of the existing candles, may I use that light to light other lights? And it's a whole back and forth, and of course, like everything Jewish, there's two opinions, and the answer is yes to both of them. But the Talmud goes out of character, and in this scenario, it agrees with the opinion, which is generally not Shmuel, who's not generally the ruling doesn't typically going according to his way, and that is for the following reason. The one who said that you should not share the candlelight is because there's a concern if you're using it with an oil, which is how it was originally done. You might spill the oil, you might bump into something, and something will get lost as a result of having shared the light. Whereas the other opinion says, no, you share a light, always good things come from sharing a light. And the truth is, when you take a flame and you light another flame, the original flame doesn't get decreased, you just add more and more. And really, there's so many messages as it relates to the menorah and Hanukkah, but the idea is sharing the light. If you share the light with another person, you don't walk away with less, you just walk away with double. And I think as we've been through a rough couple of years, I was commending the mayor on no one running against him. It's also not his term for anyone to run against him. But I don't know if anyone wants to run against him during a pandemic. And he's been leading with incredible leadership. But the truth is it's been a rough couple of years for everybody in one way, shape, or form. And I think one of the things that's been getting us through it is sharing the love and the kindness. I don't know about all the politics stuff. I don't want to hear any of that noise. But I think on a local, on a community level, in a beautiful town like we have, a city that we have here in Peabody, there's been a lot of love, a lot of kindness, a lot of sharing of the light. And that's a beautiful thing, and I celebrate that. And really people have put their differences aside and said, this is a time where we got to just spread the light. So if there's any takeaway message, it's before we go to bed tonight, make sure you lit somebody's fire, right? Come on, baby, light my fire. So let's get that fire lit. So that's the whole of it. Now, I wouldn't be Jewish if I didn't say, you got to eat something. Jews don't let other people not eat. So there's coffee and there's donuts, and I want to see them all finished. All right, Mayor, whenever you're ready, we can do this. You want to invite anyone to help? Calling up Jared, who's my you get either the hat or the yarmulke. Your pick. Good choice. Good choice. I don't know if this thing will reach all the way. So we'll light. Mayor, why don't you light the center one, which I think is
Mark, Stephanie.
Let's call it the mic doesn't. It's gonna go with. It's only 3. It's really the first day of tonight is the second. Julie. I don't even have it. We're just gonna light the menorah. All right. Let's do the blessings together. If you know it, join along. If you don't, two of these will light 2 of those. We'll figure it out. All right, join along. Elokeinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu